In the race for electric vehicle supremacy, the stakes have never been higher. The world is watching as automakers battle for dominance in a rapidly changing landscape, where innovation and ambition collide on a global stage. BYD has just made its boldest move yet, sending shockwaves through the industry and capturing the attention of rivals and consumers alike. BYD CEO Wang Chuanfu publicly challenged the global automotive order, transforming the company from a quiet disruptor into a vocal contender. His words were not just a statement, they were a declaration of intent, signaling that BYD is ready to lead, not just compete. This isn't just about selling more cars, it's about reshaping the future of transportation and challenging a century of Western dominance. The shift to electric vehicles is rewriting the rules, and BYD is determined to be at the forefront of this revolution. The catalyst? A minor comment from a competitor met with a major response, an industry moment that will be remembered for years to come. BYD issued a press release directly disputing remarks from Stellantis CEO Antonio Filosa. This was more than a rebuttal, it was a bold assertion of BYD's growing influence and confidence. This unprecedented directness signals a new era of open conflict in the auto industry, where competition is no longer hidden behind closed doors, but played out in public view. BYD's confidence now extends far beyond China. It's a formidable force in Europe, having already surpassed Tesla in global EV sales. The company's rapid expansion is reshaping the competitive landscape across continents. The public spat marks a turning point. Western automakers are no longer setting the rules unchallenged. The balance of power is shifting, and the world is taking notice. BYD's rise is not just a business story, it's a geopolitical one, intertwined with trade tensions and the global race for technological leadership. The implications reach far beyond the showroom floor. The automotive industry, once a symbol of Western manufacturing, is being fundamentally rebalanced. The shift from gasoline to electric is more than technological, it's cultural and economic. What happens next will shape the economic landscape for decades to come, as new leaders emerge and the world adapts to a future powered by innovation and competition. To grasp BYD's audacity, we need to look back to its roots. Founded in 1995 by chemist Wang Chuanfu, BYD started as a battery maker in Shenzhen, reverse engineering and improving on Japanese technology. This expertise in batteries became its secret weapon, allowing BYD to innovate rapidly and efficiently. The game changer came in 2003, when BYD acquired a struggling automaker, betting on a future where batteries would power cars. This bold move set the stage for BYD's transformation from a battery manufacturer to a major player in the automotive industry. Warren Buffett's 2008 investment validated BYD's vision and put it on the global map, attracting international attention and credibility. BYD then doubled down on vertical integration, making its own batteries, semiconductors and motors, gaining a 25% cost advantage over Western rivals. This strategy made BYD more resilient and agile, fueling exponential growth and allowing it to scale operations rapidly. From 1 million to 3 million cars took just 18 months. Now, BYD adds 1 million every 2 months, showcasing its incredible production capacity. Mastering battery tech was the foundation for BYD's rapid rise, and now that dream is being realized at breakneck speed, revolutionizing the automotive industry. BYD's ambitions now center on Europe. The company is building a major passenger car factory in Szeged, Hungary, set to open in 2025. This isn't just exporting cars, it's embedding itself in Europe's industrial core. The factory will produce 150,000 electric sedans annually, with plans to double capacity by 2030. BYD is also establishing a European HQ and R&D center in Budapest, employing 2,000 engineers to tailor vehicles for European tastes. Hungary's government has welcomed BYD, seeing the factory as an economic boon and a key player in the EV transition. BYD's expansion includes opening 1,000 retail stores across Europe in 2025, building brand visibility and trust. This is a full-spectrum market invasion. BYD is here to stay. BYD's rise is best measured in numbers. After selling 4.25 million cars in 2023, BYD is targeting 5.5 million in 2024. In Q2 2025, BYD sold nearly 607,000 EVs globally, far outpacing Tesla's 384,000. BYD outsold Tesla in Europe for the first time in May 2025, tripling its sales year over year and capturing a 1% market share from zero. The secret? Relentless product launches, about 40 new models and variants since 2020, targeting every market segment. BYD's vertical integration, from lithium mines to chips, enables unmatched production efficiency and scale. The company can add 1 million units of capacity every few months. No other automaker comes close. This isn't just participation. BYD is setting the pace in the EV race. Legacy automakers are left scrambling to keep up. The numbers don't lie. BYD is the new global leader. BYD's edge isn't just scale, it's relentless innovation. In February, BYD launched its in-house God's Eye driver assistance system, taking on Tesla's autopilot. BYD's new battery breakthrough promises a 670-mile range and 250 miles of charge in just 5 minutes, potentially a game-changer for EV adoption. This rapid innovation is BYD's DNA, treating cars like smartphones, fast updates, constant new features. BYD's proprietary Blade battery is renowned for safety and efficiency. The company's approach, competing on features, not just price, sets it apart from cautious legacy automakers. Dozens of new models since 2020 showcase BYD's commitment to staying on the cutting edge. For European consumers, BYD is proving it offers not just value, but state-of-the-art engineering. BYD's most disruptive weapon? Price. Leveraging scale and vertical integration, BYD offers EVs at prices Western rivals can't match, igniting a price war in China and now Europe. The BYD Dolphin, Seagull in China, sells for under $20,000 in Europe, half the price of a Tesla Model 3. In China, it's under $8,000, making EVs accessible to millions. BYD's 25% cost advantage comes from owning its supply chain and producing its own batteries, semiconductors, and motors. Chinese government subsidies have fueled BYD's growth, but the aggressive push for market share comes with risks: rising debt and squeezed profitability. S&P Global warns the price war is eroding profits across the industry. Still, BYD is betting that global dominance will pay off in the long run. Tensions between Chinese and Western automakers erupted last month, bringing simmering rivalries into the spotlight. The global auto industry, already in flux, suddenly found itself at the center of a high-stakes confrontation. Stellantis CEO Antonio Filosa publicly praised Leapmotor, a Chinese EV partner, during a major event in Europe. The move was seen as a bold endorsement of Chinese innovation, and a signal that Western automakers are seeking new alliances to stay competitive. BYD fired back with a sharply worded press release directly comparing its European sales to Leapmotor's, highlighting its clear dominance in the market. The message was unmistakable. BYD is leading the charge in Europe's EV race. This kind of public call-out is rare in the auto industry and signals BYD's new assertiveness. Industry insiders were caught off guard by the directness of BYD's response, which broke with the usual diplomatic tone. European automakers are losing market share and face-mounting pressure from governments to counter the Chinese EV influx. The stakes are high, as jobs and entire industries hang in the balance. The EU imposed a 17.5% tariff on Chinese EVs, but analysts say it's not enough to offset BYD's cost advantage. Even with tariffs, Chinese brands remain highly competitive on price and technology. The Stellantis spat marks a new phase. BYD is no longer a quiet disruptor, but a market leader unafraid of public confrontation. The company's confidence is reshaping the competitive landscape. Industry experts see this as a watershed moment, a shift in global power that could redefine the future of the automotive world. The balance is tipping, and everyone is taking notice. For the first time, a Chinese automaker is now setting the terms, forcing Western giants to react and adapt. The rules of engagement are changing fast. The competition is only getting more intense and more public. As the battle for dominance heats up, the world is watching to see who will come out on top. Analysts agree. This is a transformative moment for the auto industry. BYD's speed and scale have forced a fundamental reassessment of the competitive landscape. BYD's strategy, feature-rich cars at rock-bottom prices, has legacy automakers scrambling. Chinese EVs, built with a consumer electronics mindset, outpace the slow 7-year cycles of Western rivals. The BYD Stellantis dispute is a sign Chinese automakers are now assertive leaders, not followers. The era of polite, behind-the-scenes competition is over. Western automakers must radically cut costs and speed up innovation, or risk losing the mass market. The choices made now will determine who survives in this new, fast-paced era. The next 12-18 months will define the global EV race. Will legacy automakers cut costs, form new alliances, or push for higher tariffs to counter BYD? Watch BYD's execution in Europe, factory launches, retail expansion, and adaptation to local regulations. Success in Europe will cement BYD as a global superpower. The technological arms race is heating up. Can BYD deliver on its battery breakthroughs at scale? Trade tensions are a wild card. Will tariffs rise? And how will the US respond as BYD eyes America? The battle for EV dominance is a proxy for a larger economic and technological rivalry. The race is on, and the finish line is nowhere in sight.